Andrew,
All
you're
right,
a
awesome.
GJ, right? Okay, sorry.
All right, so check it out.
Yeah,
So we
GJ,
got
that's right.
we have OddCAD. Let's just go all the way to the daily, just like I show you guys in my videos and stuff. I don't really need the line chart right here because we can kind of see that there is a ceiling being met right here. So if you draw up the zone with all these wicks, you can kind of see some resistance forming. Looking left, there's not really a ton of data that's showing me that there's going to be a huge drop because there's a couple of highs up here. So there might be a little bit more noise. And also the Australian US dollar, it actually has a really strong correlation with the S&P 500 for some reason. So just be mindful of that if you guys do trade odd pairs, or especially odd USD. But for right now, I see a double top and it could go bearish for a little bit, but if it breaks into this zone, and it could be a subtle break in retest. So if it does something like this above that wick over here to the left and then down, it might push up to that previous high up here. So just be mindful. The stock market is super bullish and no one really knows what's going on with that. But yeah, just be mindful of that. I wouldn't mess with that pair at all. So I'm not really too excited about that. Zooming out on this, I definitely marked this up, I think either earlier today. But zooming in on the 4-hour, I did see a break and retest right here. So as you can tell, you're gonna literally see these wicks over here. So a ton of wicks kind of capping out at that top over here. It was capping out towards the bottom. And then a lot of data right here. So all these wicks, if I expand my screen a little bit, go down a little bit, sorry guys. You're gonna notice that these wicks right here are kind of just chilling right in the middle of the zone, bouncing off that zone again. And then right here, here's a key indicator, a long wick that taps the bottom, and then we see a bullish momentum towards the top, right? And then a break and retest. So this is actually the break and retest that I always talk about and look for. So we see a big break. It kind of floats a little bit below that zone, but then it floats right back up again and then continues to bounce. So I do think that odd could be bullish for the next few days. I am on the 4-hour, so if we zoom in to get a little bit more granular, you can kind of see something playing out. If you kind of eyeball it with your naked charts, you can kind of see this movement happening. Price is already up here, so it's kind of already making its move before London session, which is a good sentiment. But never chase it. Proper risk management and all that. On JPY, let's zoom out on the daily and see what's going on. So I actually marked this up a while ago. Sheesh, that's wild. Damn. So again, right here, I mean, we do see some resistance. It does look like it will go bearish, but again, this is an odd pair. So, sentiment could be bullish overall and then cap over here towards that high. So odd Swiss, I have my little tags marked up for the better pairs in the odd family. Right here, odd NZD. Let's go ahead and zoom in on the 4-hour since this one's already marked up. Let me refresh my screen really quick. So again, you can kind of see a zone that I drew up right here looking left. A lot of data accumulation right here, a lot of accumulation with the wicks towards here. And then this big move to the upside, this big fat zone right here is the daily zone. And then right here, I think this is a 1-hour zone that I drew up. So that's actually confluence because it's breaking not only on the daily, the 4-hour, but it's also breaking on the 1-hour. So you can kind of see that move. 2 rejections tapping on the bottom of the zone, and then a continuation possibly to the next price action area, which is over here, the 107.263. So I can screenshot that if you guys would like that. And then odd USD, I don't really see anything happening right now. There's no real indication. There was that break, so it's kind of late in the game to get into this. But if you guys are definitely bullish on odd USD, then go for it and maybe scale in and move your stop losses as it continues to go bullish. So that's it for Australian. GA pairs, I only had 2 of them marked up, and actually GA's starting to move already. So I'm staying in the 4-hour because the daily, I mean, we don't really need to play in the daily right now. Feel free to interject, guys, if you have any questions. Right here, so so we had that super huge bearish move to the downside. And then again, confluence is what I mainly look for. So here's the break and retest on the daily. And then here is another zone. And just be mindful, like it doesn't have to be perfect, but once you start seeing rejections, so here's one right here, here goes another wick. This is essentially another break and retest, right? It's a mini one, a continuation, but it's enough for me to eyeball and see that the G pairs are going to be bullish for the next day or two. So what I did was I actually zoomed in on the 1 hour for a good entry, and I pulled out my fib. So I do use fibs in case you guys don't know, but from here to here, okay, so from the, I think I did this, is it this one? Yeah, right here. So you can kind of see that price is hitting the 50 area along with this zone that I drew up. And how I marked up this zone is the same thing. You're going to see within the 1 hour that price came above, bounced off of the zone, multiple wicks rejecting, and then the kicker was the last 1 hour candle. Huge rejection, and it's starting to become bullish. Price is above here, and you know, I'm already up about 40 pips. So I literally entered down here, 50 pip stop loss, just to be on the safer side. This is a 1.5 to 1 risk reward. Sorry, I didn't really share this in time, but it's already making its move towards the previous price action, which is right over here where this wick kind of rejected, right? So this would be the actual retest, right? So if you think about it on the bigger overall picture, scale out to the daily, okay? Oops, it's actually kind of hard to see. Sorry, guys. So you're gonna see big push down, and then right here looking left, you're gonna see that there's rejection coming right there. So that would be essentially a break and retest to the downside, right? So price should come all the way up here before another big move down, or a break to the upside, and then a continuation back to the upside, right? But for now, I'm scaled in on the 1 hour because I'm pretty confident that price should continue to go up to this price action area. That makes sense to you guys. You guys have any questions so far? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're just
can.
listening.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are you break even on this trade?
No, so where you see my entry right here, I entered right at the zone, and it literally just started pushing up as soon as I entered. That was around like 11:30 p.m. on my end, so I think that's 12:30, 1:30 a.m. your time.
Yeah. No, I was just asking, are you break even? Like just to cover like your loss, because there is news coming out, I think so. So like, you know, just so like.
Well, I'm in profit right now because I'm in profit right now because I entered down here, so I'm up about 40 pips.
No, yeah, but I was just asking, like, did you move your stop loss to break even? That's what I was just asking. When I said, are you break even, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I left it. Yeah, I just left it. I mean, I could move it up, but I'll move it up once we're done with the Zoom.
You just, oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no,
I just haven't had time.
Like,
it literally made its move so quick that I even have time to like look for any scaling trades. GCAD.
Okay.
Not messing with it. Swiss, same thing. GJ, let me go ahead and erase all this since GJ is a little bit more popular for traders. In my opinion, I I really don't like trading GJ because it's very volatile, and sometimes it's just I don't know. Like, look at this. This is a very big, rangy kind of pair right now, and obviously it's because of the Brexit and stuff. But we could see a breakout to the upside because of this right here, right? So I can do cross supports, which is like if it's in a range and it's crossing, it could be a 50-50. So this could be a wedge, or it could be a bottom or top. That's why I don't really like it, because it's just very variable. And then you can also see a bullish engulfing with the last two 4-hour wicks, right? So we see this little rejection on the cross support, and then we see the engulfing. There could be a fake out as well, since the British pair is very volatile, GJ being the most. Just to answer your question about GA and GJ, if you guys look at the correlation, really pay attention to these if you guys don't use this. But GJ is definitely a little bit less correlated with GJ, right? So I was bullish on GOD, correct? And then you're going to see that GJ over here, where is it? I don't even have it because I don't trade it. Hold on, let me pull this up for you, Andrew.
I see it. I see GJ. It's there.
Oh, you see it on the chart? The correlation chart?
Yeah, I
no.
did. I saw it. Yeah, I did.
Oh, it's down here.
Somewhere.
Okay, so GJ, and then, so if you scroll over, G odd, there's a negative 40% correlation, meaning it's almost inverse relationship. So if I'm bullish on GA temporarily, then we could possibly see GJ reversing after it taps out on this resistance. So maybe it is bearish, maybe it is bullish, but that's why I'm bullish on GA. So if I were to be trading GJ, I would be bearish as of right now. So I'm just sharing my thoughts. GU,
Yeah, thanks.
definitely. Yeah, you're welcome. And then with GU, just looking at market structure overall, let's go ahead and just look at it right now. I mean, just looking left, it's hitting a major resistance level. I can pull up my RSI and see what's going on with that. We already know it's overextended, right, guys? So we're gonna be closing in on 70 relatively soon. But again, that could be a reversal area where it can just continue to go down. Since we see multiple wicks on the daily, GJ is looking bearish, and then GA being an inverse British pair looking bullish. And then GN, I bookmarked that one. I do see a break and retest on GN. GN, I like the way GN looks because it just has clean setups. And I don't really trade it too much, but here we go. This is the daily zone, getting a little bit more granular on the 4-hour. You can see another zone that I drew up. It is also creating lower highs, okay? You got all this stuff right here. And then the break and retest right here. So I don't know, we could see a breakout if we don't really, I don't really go off of trend too much, especially with price action. So since price is continuing, right, it's bouncing, we see a lot of wet wicks right here. So a lot of rejection areas. This is a huge rejection area. So maybe on the bigger time frame, this could be a rejection, and we're looking to go back north to hit this area right here, looking left. So that's why I have my marker up here, 168 pips to the upside, 43 pip stop loss. I can screenshot that if you guys want. Sheesh, flying through this stuff. The overall, did I go through Euro already, guys? I forgot already.
No, not yet.
Okay, so fundamentally, like looking at the news and stuff, everyone's saying that Euro is bullish because of like the ECB printing money or currencies, whatever you want to call it. And then, you know, US dollar is going to be, they're saying like, especially like Bloomberg and stuff, they're saying US dollar is going to be bearish for the whole year of 2021. So we could see, you know, bullish movements to the upside. Be mindful of all the other pairs because, you know, JPY is a safe haven currency. Odd is a little bit more commodities based type of economy, and then or export and import, and then Euro GBP. I'm just afraid to trade anything that's correlated with Brexit right now because look at this crazy stuff. It's just ranging way outside of like trend lines and stuff. So I just be really careful of that. This one looks kind of cool. I mean, we see a big breakout on the 4 hour. And then it tested the zone that I drew up, right? And then if I get a little bit more granular on the 1 hour, you can kind of see lower highs. So right here, it goes a high. So that's probably the rejection on the 4 hour. And then again, it's rejecting, or I mean, lower high, and then a lower high, right? So, I mean, we can get even more granular and go in the 15-minute for an entry. I could do a break and retest for a confluence on 15, but I don't think that's necessary. Well, I mean, we'll see. Maybe a confirmation, like a big bearish engulfing candlestick, but I mean, I could see this going bearish down to the downside. So let me go to the 1 hour really quick and see. Looking left, I mean, get in for an entry right now and take it to the previous low. Maybe this last wick over here looking left. This one right here would be take profit, right? A lot of this zone right here. That would be a good area to take profit for, it's not even a huge move, but low risk if you keep your stop like right above the zone. Or you can do just 1-to-1 and just be safe with it, you know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah, that'd be a safe trade. And then NZD, I see this little trend line that's looking bullish. Also a break and retest. It tapped the zone a couple of times. Oops, let me get rid of that. We got big break. Damn, now I got my fib out. Big break. Came up, tested, hitting. So that's actually pretty good confluence since it's, you know, it's respecting that trend line. So I mean, I think this could be a good entry as well. It might hit the bottom of the zone again and then fly up to this take profit area again. Maybe keep the stop loss below the last low wick right here. It's about 28 pips and then 80 pips up to the upside. It's good risk reward ratio, a little bit better than the last markup I did with Euro Chef, Swiss, I mean. Yeah. So I would say my top pairs would be that one. Euro NZD, we got GA made its move to the upside relatively quick. GN looks good right here, could be bullish. And then GJ, I don't know, I just don't like the way it looks because it just doesn't have any like good market structure setups. It's just big ranges. And then GOD. Oh yeah, I already showed that one. Australian pairs, they do look like good setups, but I mean, long term, it could be definitely bearish, but there might be one more swing to the upside looking left. Just looking at this price action right here. So there might be one more break and retest before a huge push to the downside or a market crash in the stock market. And then Australian NZD, this one looks a little bit safer in my opinion. price is a little bit above the zone, but you can see a clear respect above that zone on the 1 hour. So that's confluence for 4 hour, 1 hour break and retest to the upside. So this one would be a little bit safer. I'd get rid of that and keep my eye on it. I put an alert right here for it to come down before I get into a buy. So it would actually look like this. But it's really up to you guys. I'm just kind of just sharing my eyeballs. You guys have any questions before I log off?
What do you think of
many thanks.
UCAT?
Say what?
What do you think of UCAT? Because I got a pending, yeah, USD CAD. Because I got a pending sell on it right now.
Okay. Yeah, I can check it out really quick for you. 1 second. Where's this thing at? Hold on. Yeah, I'll move my stop real quick. Give me 1 second. That is a huge rejection candle. Yeah, I mean, dude, as soon as I entered, I just like freaking got into profit.
That's the beautiful thing. Cash momentum.
It's ranging a lot, but I'll just move it up to break even.
I still think it has the potential to push up, but we'll never know.
$178. Okay, cool. USD CAD, you said?
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, because I got a sell order.
You did a limit or a buy?
So stop.
Buy stop.
Yeah, I only enter on stops. Yeah, I only enter on like stop orders, so I can catch some momentum.
Okay. I mean, dollar is going to be definitely bearish for a while. So, I mean, what time frames do you usually trade on?
So I'm entering on the 1 hour. I'm almost about to get triggered in. On the 1H. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll keep that as well. And you see at the bottom of that wick right there, where the current candle is? Let me answer. Right here. Yeah, that's where my sell stop is, with my stop loss about like right here.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, this could be a push to the downside. There's multiple confluences. You know, there's a first break and retest in that 4 hour, and then you know, it's retracing to the 61.8, and it's kind of testing this zone right here. So this initial move right here from here to here is the break and retest that you're looking for, and then it's also bouncing off the 618, which is the golden zone. So yeah, I mean, it looks bearish to me.
Yeah. Let's just look at the momentum. I was gonna get into a Euro CAD trade and a Euro AUD trade as well for a sell, but I saw the Euro news was coming up, and I'm about to go to sleep soon, and I don't want to like play it.
Yeah, just go to sleep, wake up and to profits, hopefully.
Yeah.
Is it like 3 o'clock over there, or something?
Yeah, I'm about to head to sleep soon. Like after this.
Yeah, me too. Well, hopefully, you know, that was insightful. I mean, feel free to like share any insight. This is my first time kind of doing this stuff. Obviously, like I created my YouTube like 2 months ago. So you guys been in the community chats more than I have. I'm I'm just trying to get together with traders. So if you guys have any feedback on like what kind of YouTube videos or how I should hold these live Zoom calls, just chat me, and I'll try to improve and make the experience a little bit better for you guys.
No, we'll do.
Thanks,
All right,
Nathan,
guys.
for putting
All
it
right.
together. It's very informative. Have a good night.
Thank you. I appreciate
Bye,
that. It means a
everybody.
lot. Have a good night, guys. Good luck tonight.
Take
Okay,
care.
bye.